Okay, so today I'm going to teach you how to stop a migraine from developing in the beginning, and when you feel like the migraine is coming on. So I have a natural solution for you that is very effective. I'm going to teach you exactly how to use it. So let's dig into the weeds. Okay, so the solution is simply ginger, yeah? So you might have heard this ginger for migraines, and maybe you have used it, maybe it didn't work. I'm going to tell you exactly how you have to use it that it works, because it is really highly effective. But you have to take the ginger in a certain form, a certain way, and in the right dose, so that you can make this work for you, okay? So we are talking about migraines here. This is very specific for migraines, yeah? This is not a normal, like a tension headache or something. You know, a tension headache builds up more slowly, and a migraine is often, there are certain triggers. You know what your triggers are. Often it's a combination of 2 to 3 triggers, like you have been in the sun, and you have been eating chocolate, and you have not slept well, or something like that. A combination of 3 is often the trigger. And then you feel this prodrome stage, it's called, yeah? This is sometimes you have a kind of a sensory feeling, like some visual or even auditory, or the aura, what they call the aura. This is just a sensation that the migraine is coming on, and maybe the first nausea that you're feeling or something. So you just know, okay, I'm going to get a full-blown migraine if I don't react right now. Yeah, and this is the right moment to use this remedy. It's not when you already have the migraine, yeah? But there are other things we can do, and I'm going to make a little series about this. So make sure to subscribe and check out the playlists that I'm going to link up here about other methods to help with the pain, and also some more long-term methods so that you even never have a migraine again, and also how to work on your long-term health so you don't have the migraine, because the migraine doesn't fall out of the blue sky. It's usually a sign you have to optimize your health, you have to do something, do some healing work in your body to not have the migraine again. So okay, now we come to the ginger, yeah? So it's actually not the fresh ginger that we're going to use. It is a possibility, but let's say only in juiced form, yeah? So you could buy a bunch of fresh ginger and just juice it. This is of course a lot of work to do, and it's going to take too long if you're already in this phase. Oh no, the migraine is coming, I have to do something really fast. So what you can do is you juice a bunch of ginger, like more than this even, yeah, like maybe 3 pieces of like this at least, and you freeze it in those little ice cube trays. Put it in your freezer, and you have this ready to go. You can just pop out a couple of ice cubes, put them in some lukewarm water, and then drink it down, yeah? You would have to experiment with the dose. I mean, you need a pretty stiff dose. So, yeah, maybe you need like half a glass or something of the pure ginger, freshly pressed ginger juice. Freshly pressed and then frozen ginger juice in this case, yeah? Okay, so this is the way to go. What we cannot do is we cannot make a simple ginger tea. So you might have heard of this. You can just slice the ginger and then boil it for a while, and you get a ginger tea. But you know, if you put like 3 to 4 to 5 slices in the water and boil it for a while, the taste is very strong and very intense. Of course, ginger is hot. And then the tea, it's hard to drink it, yeah? It's not a sufficient dose to help with the migraine. So ginger tea in this case is, you have this very strong taste, but still not enough of the ginger. It's probably not a high enough dose that you can get in using ginger tea, yeah? So ginger tea in this case, no. So my actually favorite method, so one is the fresh ginger juice, but actually what is the most practical, what you can just have ready at home and ready to go, or even carry in your purse and take it everywhere, is ginger powder. So you use it in a powder form. Here you just buy like, this is a half a pound of ginger powder. Look for a good quality. Keep it in a sealed jar or in the original bag. And then you can take a tablespoon and just take, I would say, start with a full tablespoon, okay? Yeah? And maybe you even need 2. Yeah, I have to be honest with you, yeah? So 1 to 2 tablespoons is the dose. And then you just stir this powder into a glass of water, or half a glass of water, and you just stir it in and drink it down. Yeah, just try to get it down somehow. I mean, you could stir it into some yogurt or into something that masks a bit the taste, maybe some applesauce or something. I usually just put it in water. You can try using one of those what is this called, a milk foamer or something. You can whiz it up with that to, yeah, just to mix it in. That's sometimes what I use for powders that I put into water. And then you drink it down, okay? It should give you a relief pretty much immediately, within 10 minutes or so. So it should just stop this migraine from fully developing and fully coming on, yeah, when you do that, okay? So what sometimes happens is that you have to repeat the dose. So if it's like really the migraine is trying to come through, is trying to attack you maybe 4 to 6 hours later, then you just repeat this trick again, yeah? So then you can do it again. And this is usually, usually you have to do this maybe maximum 2 times, yeah? Usually in most cases, 1 time is enough. And for today and for tomorrow, you're not gonna have another migraine, yeah? Of course, next week is a different story. But then, yeah, there's the ginger again. Or check out my other videos about, yeah, how to treat the pain once the migraine is already full-blown, or how to avoid getting another migraine, and of course how to work on your underlying health issues, as I said. So anything that you do for your health, if you make your digestion better or any health problems that you have, it's all going to influence the whole overall picture, and it can help you with suppressing the migraines, yeah? So as I said, migraines are not a normal headache. They are actually more similar to epilepsy. So not to scare you, okay? So you actually, epilepsy, I mean, we're all epileptics at a certain level, you know, our nervous system, our brain reacts to certain stimuli in a certain way and can produce an epileptic attack, but it depends on the triggers and, you know, on the sensitivity to certain triggers, no? So of course we should, in normal life, in our normal everyday life, not have epileptic seizures and not have migraines, yeah? So this is a thing that's going on in the brain that we have to calm down with a certain strategy, with a health strategy that fits for you, so you can overcome this issue in the long term, yeah? So ginger, this trick with the ginger, try it out, because it's actually even studied in scientific studies. There are scientific studies that they did about this. They compared it to pharmaceutical migraine pills, to pharmaceutical, and the ginger was just as effective as the pharmaceutical. Yeah, in China there's a saying, they say, if you can't cure it with ginger, don't even bother. So yeah, we don't know in this case how the ginger actually works. Yeah, we don't know the exact mechanism. I mean, ginger is used really for a wide variety of things, like it's good for digestion or for immunity, for a cough, for so many things. It's used in very different ways. And the specific action actually in this case, why it does work for migraines in this way, we don't know. It could be, I don't know, something that it stimulates circulation in the brain, it resets somehow what's going on in the brain in this moment. We don't know. But there are scientific research about this. It's actually a very interesting study. Just what they use, just in case you stumble upon this study or hear other people talking about ginger for migraines. Sometimes the dose they recommend is too low. Also, the dose they did use in this study was like 250 milligrams, an eighth of a teaspoon. Yeah, so I just said you have to take a tablespoon, okay? But this is just the thing how scientific studies are set up, you know? Sometimes they just want to prove the point just barely, you know? I mean, if I tell you, oh, this study showed this amazing results, it worked in 88% of people, and 88% of people got like a, let's say, 15% relief of their migraine. You're gonna say, what, 15% better? I mean, I want this migraine to be gone, you know? I want it 100% gone or 95% gone. I don't want like 15% or something. But in a study, a result of a betterment of 15% is already a huge success. They proved it works, you know? And that's enough, you know? They just rather give very little and see if it does something. And then the study was a success. And they don't have to deal with side effects, because ginger, yeah, it's very hot. It can cause a bit of tummy issue if you have a very sensitive stomach. Like ideally you would have eaten something before, but you can try it out. It's rare that it causes a discomfort, but it is possible, just to mention that, yeah? So please don't get like confused, you know, other people recommending like 250 milligrams or, you know, a gram or something of ginger, or sip a little ginger tea or something. This is not enough, you know? I mean, to have really like your headache, your migraine 100% gone is different, you know, than having it only 15% gone, yeah? So this is just the design of those scientific studies, that they work with such low doses sometimes. But what the study did show is that it is effective that the benefit is real, that the side effects are of course lower or almost non-existent compared to the pharmaceuticals that people use for migraines. So it's amazing, you know. I mean, you have this herb in your kitchen, you might have ginger already at home, or it's easy to buy at the supermarket, but just go buy some ginger powder and try this out. Yeah. Okay, so something else? No, yeah, that's it. As I said, yeah, if you want to subscribe, also check out the description of this video. I'm going to put some more information, some links, the links to the other videos once they are out, or subscribe to the channel. Check out the playlist that I'm going to link up here, so you can check out more. My videos are all about how to use herbs for self-care and for better health, and this is of course the basis. Yeah, if we suffer with any health condition, we just have to work on our overall health, and then you hopefully never have another migraine again. Talk to you soon. Ciao.